we've just pulled up at this anchorage for the night. It's Bahia Bellina. It's a little fishing village there, and around the corner there's a resort, I think, with a golf course and all sorts of stuff, and a little airport. We're just heading into town, and town is that way. There's the pizzeria right there. Hello, gorgeous. Oh, you gorgeous. Girl. Oh, Magnus, you've got to be nice. Girl. Why are you so mean? Why is he so mean? We're now at the pizzeria. We're going to have a pizza. We don't actually eat out very often. Maybe, what would you say, once a week?
That's what we say. That's what we say every time we eat it.
Yeah. But
once every fortnight.
Okay. So yeah, we're knocking back these Pilsen beers. They're the best that you can get around here. They've just given us a steak knife for pizza. Should I be worried? Okay, I think we might have over-ordered. What do you reckon, babe?
That's a big pizza.
Hopefully they've got doggy bags here. Not bad effort. So what happened last night?
Well, I filled it up. It's a fair way into the beach, so I thought I'd fill it up before we go. So I filled it up, we putted into town, had a lovely couple of beers and pizza, and halfway back, actually before that I could smell fuel, and I didn't think anything of it, and it was pitch black. The waves weren't too bad, we got a little bit wet on the way out, and I could smell fuel, so all of a sudden it just stopped. I thought, oh well, we've run out of fuel, and we were standing in the fuel. It had leaked inside the boat. So we rowed back to this boat, and this morning I've just taken it apart. I found the offending article. A little bit of this hose clamp's broken, and the hose clamp goes on here, which is before the fuel cock. So that was letting fuel out of the fuel tank. So it drained a whole fuel tank's worth of fuel into the dinghy.
Because you just filled it up, hadn't you?
I just filled it. Luckily it only holds a litre. So I'll replace this hose clamp and should be good to get into town again.
We just happen to have a few hose clamps, so hopefully there's one the right size in there.
Sure there will be, otherwise we'll make one. Cleanliness is next to things working. Imperial hose clamps and metric toolkit, because we are metric in Australia.
Found 2 hose clamps. Yeehaw.
Yeah, we've still got another 3 or 4. So fill her up with fuel now and check for leaks, and good to go to town. Do a bit of provisioning for our up and coming big trip.
All sorted. Just putting it back together again. Job done. It's back on the boat. Just coming to shore. Gonna go and have a coffee, see if we can get some internet to upload some vlogs. I think at this rate we'll be posting them back to Australia. It's a very pretty spot here by the pool, and we bought a coffee so we could have another go at uploading. And it's a bit early for beer, so Magnus is trying again. I think this is, what, 8th time we've tried to put this episode up? We're running out of ideas.
Coffee was good.
And how's the internet?
Well, I've been sitting here for, I don't know, 20 minutes, and it's uploaded 0%. So...
And how long does it say it's going to take?
54 hours.
Okay, so bye-bye.
Yeah, we are trying.
And like I said earlier, I think we may well end up putting it in a post bag and posting them to Australia.
We had one, Mike, thanks for your suggestion, of putting the video onto a memory stick, putting it in a bottle with a note and throwing it overboard. That might be the quickest way.
Okay, so we've tried to upload and we thought, well, let's just go live, see if that works. This shop, this little tienda, is supposed to be really good and apparently has really unusual things in here. Do we need a basket?
Yeah.
Quite a good little shop.
Yes.
The wind's picking up. We're going to head off. We've got about, I don't know, 26-hour sail ahead of us around the headland. Pelican cans are eating and life's good. So after this one. Just left Bellina, plenty of wind. We're sailing beautifully, heeling over. I'm just making some lunch. So, yeah, nice. Magnus is trimming sails. Life's good. He's going to be a happy man. He likes to have all his sails working.
Yep.
So we've got 9 knots of wind. Magnus has managed to get 4 sails set, which is pretty cool.
And we're cranking along at just under 5 knots.
And we wing on wing. Apparently that's what it's called. Looking pretty.
Yeah, well, he's steering beautifully.
Looking pretty. And don't forget the mizzen. That little one's doing its job. Wally's doing his job beautifully. Keep this up, we'll be very happy. Going past fishermen. It's always tricky working out where their nets are. Isla Cabo Blanco. Do you like my Spanish accent? Isla Cabo Blanco. I don't know how to say that. That's just spectacular because the sun's rays are on the rock. It's a bit like Ayers Rock actually.
Not the whole bit anyway.
Oh, I don't know, I think the shape's similar. It's quite a rugged coastline here. Due to the general confusion of which way to turn Wally and which way Wally is trying to get us to go, Magnus has made it a bit easier for me. See? Perfect! Haha. Pretty cooking. Started my watch. And it's still blowing. Got up to 38.9. Well, the wind's letting up a little bit now, so Magnus is going to hoist the mizzen again.
Shake out the reef.
Shake out the reef. I think we're only doing what, 18 knots now instead of stupid 35 whatever.
We're only doing about 8 knots.
No, I mean the wind.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go back up that one. Time to shake the other reef out. A little bit windy. What's going on? You've got me intrigued.
What?
What you doing?
I was making up a lifting block.
For
lifting humans out of the water or for lifting anything.
okay. Pulled into this bay because the wind got a bit strong. Well, this is what happens when you have 38 knots. You've got to clean up a bit. So that's one cabin. A little bit topsy-turvy in there. Galley's not too bad. Toolboxes have gone. toolboxes have sort of emptied themselves. We've got a book there from the bookshelf which was over there. Yeah, bit of cleaning up to do. Right, and what are we doing? Engine checks.
Oh, hello.
Right, I'll tell you what you need to do. Shall I tell you what you need to do?
Do you know what to do, Wen?
Yeah, you need to open the cover. You've already done that.
Check.
Okay, you need to check the fan belt. Have you checked it?
Checks. They're
Pardon?
both of them. Yeah.
You need to check the oil. Make sure there's no water in it. Make sure there is oil in there.
Perfect.
You need to check the water level in the cooling bit.
Perfect.
Oh, there's one more thing.
Just an all-over visual check.
Oh, visual check to make sure that nothing's leaking, no oil anywhere, and water in the bilge. That was the other one.
No, all
No
good.
water in the bilge?
Nope.
Okay, then you... That's it.
Yeah, and then once a week you check the transmission oil.
Okay, and then you go and start it. You do 10, weight 10 in the glow plugs.
Yeah.
Turn the key, brum brum brum.
Yeah.
And that's engine checks.
Yeah.
Wendy style. We're battening down the hatches, ready to go out.
It's only about 20 knots. So
Only about 20 out there. Little window that we can hop round the couple of bays. Then we're going to stay at the next place 2 days. Yeah. So we're just going to put up 2 sails today, I think.
Yeah.
We're going to put up the
Staysail
mizzen and the staysail.
Yeah.
Take it easy. Motor if we have to. Get around the corner. Because there's a pretty rolly anchorage where we are now. But it was a safe haven in a storm, wasn't it?
It was a storm at 38 knots. We were still sailing with 4 sails up at 2 reefs. Horrific.
We spent the night here in Bahia Potrero. Pulled in because the weather was pretty hairy. We were getting up to 38 knots of wind and sort of a bit big waves and stuff like that. So we pulled in here, made a beeline for this place. It's an old marina, well, new marina that was never finished. It was bought by the Coast Guard, I think. Yep. So now we're heading around the corner, 3 bays, to a nice anchorage that's supposed to be calm, and we'll spend a few days there. Taking it easy. We know we're going to hit some big weather again. So we've only got 2 sails up. We've got the staysail up and the mizzen up. And we're just going to go easy, easy. Nice and steady. We spent the night in Bahia Potrero. We pulled in there because it was very wet and wild and woolly out in the ocean. We were getting wind speeds of up to 38 knots, I think was the record. We were going over 11 knots. All a bit choppy and nasty, so we pulled into a safe place in the bay. It was still pretty nasty in there. Had a bit of a rolly night, and we just left there this morning. We're heading around 3 bays to a lovely anchorage with a fairly big town where we can check out of Costa Rica and have a look around. We might be there for a few days to try and find some internet, do a bit of work, that kind of stuff. And yeah, and then head off for a few more days in Costa Rica and then do the big jump, at least a 5-day sail up to Mexico. So that's where we're at. So yeah.
6 knots for 2 sails up.
Yeah, we're going for an easy option today.
Yeah, we're cranking along, doing 6 knots, and only got 2 little sails up, so lovely.
Yeah, we're just being a little bit careful, are we not, my darling?
Yeah, a little boat has joined us, a cat coming out of the harbour as well. So yeah, we've got a trawler in front of us. He's got his nets up though, and another fishing boat coming around the corner, big one, as we weave through this between the island and the mainland. Yeah, pretty good. Another game fishing boat coming towards us. Boats everywhere around here. Costa Rica's got a fairly big fishing fleet, a massive game fishing industry, and your standard bunch of pangas everywhere with nets and lines. So panga, for those of you that don't know what a panga is, in Indonesia they're called sampans. In other parts of the world they're called just little fishing dories. Here in South America and Central America they're pangas. It's all panga. So yeah, there you go. Bit of useless information for the day.
Comes the panga. Isn't it gorgeous? He's coming to He's getting close because he wants to give us his evil. He's giving us his evil so he gets more fish today. Look at this pinch and the lovely trees on the top. This coastline is so pretty, very dry. Apparently this is the driest part of Costa Rica. A little bit like Australia. The fishing trawlers. Suddenly very windy. 28 knots coming in. Popular place. Lots of boats here. I think we've found all the boats from Costa Rica. They're all here.
3,000, 500.
What is that? It's like rice dishes and...
Rice looks good.
It does. Look at all this stuff. This place looks nice.
Thank you.
That looks alright.
It looks good.
That looks interesting. Okay, we're at Coconuts, a bar in Costa Rica, and we've found some beer. And I've got the Howler IPA from the Angry Goats Brewery. Smells amazing. Nice orange colour. That's actually beer. That's beer.
Is that our first real beer?
That's real beer. It's very citrusy, it's very hoppy, it's bitter, full of flavour. That's probably an 8.
We are here at, God, what's it called, Wen?
Coconuts.
We're here at Coconuts in Coco in Costa Rica. And we were walking along the street and I saw a sign that said brewery. So we hoofed straight in, and this joint actually serves craft beer on tap in glasses. So I've got myself an amber ale. It's a Coconuts amber ale, 6.3, and West Coast style, a bit cold, but anyway, you can get used to that. Not much head on it, but you can really smell the Cascade hops in this. So we'll give it a crack. That's not bad. Wow, it's a little bit porterish actually. Not full flavoured, but since it's been such a long time since I've had a real beer, it's got more than enough flavour. I'll try Wendy's and give that a go as well. So before I try Wendy's, I'm gonna give this about a 7. But I could smell Wendy's when she got it, so I'll give that a go. You know, I don't know why I drink anything but IPA, because I already know this is going to be fantastic. There's just no shortage of pizzazz in this beer already. Wow, this is like, remember that lock we were at and it was cold and we were talking to the landlord's son? When?
At Stoke Bruin?
No, not that landlord's son, another landlord's son after Stoke Bruin. And he really knew his beers well. And he first told us about certain hop flavours. And he told us about the Citra hop. This one tastes just like that beer. Do you remember the name of it?
Yeah, it was called Citra.
Oh yeah, it was called Citra. And this is just like Citra. So if you go down to your local, try and get hold of some Citra, and you can taste exactly what this tastes like. It is beautiful. It's a 9er. We got a 9 in Costa Rica. Cheers.
From the Angry Brewery, I've got a pale ale. That smells Citra as well. 7.2%. So this is my second beer. I think that might be enough because we already went under when we got in on the dinghy. Very, very similar to the last one, but it's nicer. It's not as bitter, it's not as orangey, it's not as citrusy. I prefer that one. I'll give that one a 9.
9?
9, it's beautiful.
Can I try it in that case?
Okay.
I feel like an old man hanging my glasses around my neck, but on the boat, you've got to, otherwise you lose them overboard. So this is Magnus and beer review. Wow. I did read the review about this beer just before I gave it to Wendy, just because I wasn't going to review it. And they said it is the Howler IPA cranked up a notch or 7 with their, and it's like a whole party in there.
There's a party out here too. That's a good one, isn't it?
You know when sometimes you've got, you know, the little square 9-volt batteries, and you don't know whether the battery's flat or if it's the pizza kit that it's plugged into that's not working. So you get the battery and you put it in your tongue. That's just like this. It's just like a 9-volt battery on your tongue, this beer. It's so much happening. It's a 9.5. It is, I agree with Wendy, it's incredible. So what I'm going to try and do, I've just noticed that the brewery is down the back. So I'm going to have a chat to the landlord and see if we maybe get a brewery tour tomorrow. So keep me informed. Cheers.
I'm going to go meet the brewmaster. Here's the man.
We've just met the brewmaster of this joint, and we're going to check it out tomorrow. He's going to give us a bit of a guided tour. His beers are incredible.